Welcome to Class 4, Unit 7 continued. What God does. The king and the minister in the court were engaged in a conversation. The king asked the minister, "What does God do?" "Why, sir," he seemed surprised. "Even a shepherd boy could answer this question." The emperor was irritated by this response. "Oh, could he? Then why don't you produce such a shepherd boy before me?" The next day the minister brought a young shepherd to court. The emperor asked him, "What does God do, young man?" Unafraid, the village boy replied, "Is my emperor asking this question as a teacher or as a student?" The emperor was puzzled. "As a student," he replied. "Then look at the student's cheekiness," the boy stated. "The student continues sitting on the throne while the teacher stands before him." The emperor went red in the face. Leading the boy by the hand, he made him sit on the throne. The king took the shepherd's cloak and wrapped it around himself with folded hands. He then asked the shepherd boy, "O teacher, could you please tell me what God does?" The shepherd boy laughed. "God turns a shepherd boy into an emperor, and an emperor into a shepherd." The minister looked at the emperor. The king was speechless. Yes, God could do anything as he pleased, the emperor realized. Vocabulary: irritated, impatient about something, puzzled, confused, cheekiness, disrespectful quality, went red in the face, became angry, cloak, a piece of clothing, a long sleeveless coat, wrapped, covered, realized, understood. Answer yes or no. The minister told the king that even a shepherd boy could answer what God could do. The king was happy to hear that the shepherd boy could answer what God could do. No. The shepherd boy was afraid when the king asked him the question. No. The king was puzzled when the shepherd boy asked him if the king was asking the question as a student or as a teacher. Yes. The minister led the shepherd boy to the throne. Yes. God turns the shepherd boy into an emperor and an emperor into a shepherd. Yes. Box A has some words. Pick out words which are associated with the king's court and write them in box B. Answer the questions. What did the minister tell the king? The minister told the king that even a shepherd boy could answer his question. Why was the king happy? The village boy asked the king if he asked the question as a student or as a teacher. This had puzzled the king. Was the shepherd boy afraid when the king asked him a question? No, the shepherd boy was not afraid. Who led the shepherd boy to the throne? The king had led the shepherd boy to the throne. What did the shepherd boy tell the king? The shepherd boy told the king that God made the shepherd boy a king and the king a shepherd boy. Pictures of some professionals are given in A. Fill in columns B, C and D appropriately. Clues are given below in columns B and C. An example: A. There's a picture. B. Things they use. C. Where they work. D. How they help us. Doctors use many tools to diagnose and treat patients. Here are some of them: stethoscope, blood pressure monitor. Where do doctors work? They work in hospitals and clinics. Tailor, things they use: sewing machine, threads, needles, tape. Where they work in a tailor's shop. How they help us? They stitch our clothes. Next is potter. A potter makes pots. He uses clay and a spinning wheel. Where they work in a pottery. How they help us? They supply us with earthenwares. Next, traffic policeman. Things they use is traffic lights and whistle. Where they work in the main junction where there is traffic. How do they help us? They help us to avoid accidents and to follow traffic rules. Next is photographer. Things they use: camera. Where they work, studio. How they help us? They help us to shoot photos and print them. They also create albums. Here are some dialogues. Identify the people and the place. An example is given. Sir, how much salt should I add to this solution? Place: in a lab. Teacher: about 2 grams. People: teacher and a student. A dialogue is a conversation between two people. Identify the people and place by listening to what they're talking. 1. X. What's the scheduled time of arrival? Y. 6:30 a.m. It leaves the station at 6:40 a.m. 2. A. How long have you been suffering? B. Since yesterday night. Three. C. Hey, are you not tired yet? D. No, I've been chilling just for 20 minutes. 4. E. Where should I present the check? F. At the counter 6. 5. G. How much is this? H. It's 20 rupees a meter. It's very fragrant. Complete the following table. One is done for you. These are called negative and positive statements. The king asked the minister a question. This is a positive statement. The king did not ask the minister a question. This is a negative statement. Did the king ask the minister a question? This is a positive question. Didn't the king ask the minister a question? This is a negative question. Let us look at this sentence. The emperor was irritated by this response. To make this sentence negative, concentrate on the auxiliary verb was. We change was to was not or wasn't. So, the emperor was not irritated by this response. Now, let's make a positive question. Did the emperor get irritated by this response? Next, let us make a negative question. Did will become didn't. Didn't the emperor get irritated by this response? Next, the minister brought a young shepherd to court. Look for the verb brought. Now we write, the minister did not bring a young shepherd to court. Let us create a positive question. Don't forget to mark the question mark. Did the minister bring a shepherd to court? Change to negative. Didn't the minister bring a shepherd to court? This is a positive statement. The emperor took the shepherd's cloak. Change the verb took to negative, did not take. The emperor did not take the shepherd's cloak. Create positive question. Did the emperor take the shepherd's cloak? Now to negative question. Didn't the emperor take the shepherd's cloak? The minister looked at the emperor. The minister did not look at the emperor. Did the minister look at the emperor? Didn't the minister look at the emperor? Read and fill in the blanks with the words from the box. Believe, fantastic, getting ready, preparing, project, student. Ranjani is a student. This week she is working on a project. Also, she and her classmates are preparing for a local art competition. Ranjani wants to win. All her friends believe she can because she paints fantastic paintings. Ranjani is a very special girl. She always works hard when getting ready for school activity. What is a suffix? A suffix is a word or a group of words that is added at the end of a word to form a different word. Here are some examples. ER, fight, fighter. Speak, speaker. Write, writer. Sing, singer. Single word are dancer, rider, joker, player. Knowing your spellings and the meanings of words. Read the dialogue, underline the misspelled words and write their correct spellings. Sujata, hello Ananda. Ananda, hi Sujata. It's great to see you here. Grate. It should be Great. Sujata, you know I come here almost every Sunday. Ananda, yes, this is an interesting place. Interesting. Look at that joker with a red nose. Sujata, how funny funny he looks. What has he got in his hand? Another, I think that is a balloon. Sujata, what are those old men doing? Another, they are playing chess.